What's up, y'all? We are here at Dragon Ball Super Fusion World Regionals. My first regional ever, and we got the boys here as well from Phoenix. Hi. I'm excited. I'm sure they're excited too. We'll let y'all know how things turn out. Hopefully, we don't see each other until later rounds, and hopefully we make it into those later rounds. We're here repping Phoenix. Hopefully we can put them on the map today. We'll update y'all later.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Albert, and today we're going to talk about my very first Dragon Ball Super Fusion World Regional Tournament that we just had at Riverside, California. We're going to open up the prizing I received, and we're going to talk about my deck profile that got me all this prize. But before we get into that, I want to let y'all know that the person that won these cards has not reached out to me yet. So we're going to give that person to the end of the week, and if they don't claim them, I'm going to go ahead and raffle them off in another video. Also, I want to remind y'all that there's still time for you to get in on this giveaway where we're giving away a secret rare Gem Mint 10 Shenron from Wild Resurgence. All you have to do is go to this linked video here, make sure you subscribe to the channel, you like that video, and you drop a comment on that video. All right, y'all, apologies, I just got off of work. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and start talking about my first ever Fusion World experience. So it was in Riverside just this past weekend, and just for participating, you get these packs here. All right, so let's go ahead and open it up and see exactly what we get. So participation was a promo pack, volume 2. We have a energy marker from set 2. And we have 3 championship packs. So just for participating, you got all of these packs. This is why y'all got to show up, go to these regional tournaments. Just for participating. It's only 30 bucks to enter the tournament, and just one of these packs alone goes for 40 bucks on TCG Player. So it's worth it. Not only just for the value, but it's really fun. I had a blast. Had a lot of fun. I got this for my placement. I actually ended up placing 39 out of, I believe, like 352 players. Super competitive. Because I placed 39, that put me in the top 64. I was 7 away from being top 32, but that put me top 64. And top 64 gets you, that is the back. Well, make it more interesting. We'll get you this beauty here. Wrong one. This is this one that we pulled last video, but still a beautiful card here. You do not get this from regionals. You do not get this from regionals. If you place top 64 in regionals, you will receive this beauty here. It says Vegeta Super Rare Alternate Art. You can only get this from the regional tournaments. It's a fire card, y'all. It was beautiful. I saw it online, but it doesn't do any justice. Seeing it here in person, beautiful, crispy, and you know how we do here. We love the crisp, and this is crispy. It was my first ever regional tournament. I was so close to placing top 32, maybe even top 16. Definitely wasn't my deck. My deck was on point. It was me. I made a lot of mistakes. I'm still really happy that I was able to at least walk away with this Vegeta. Beautiful card. Let's go ahead and let's get into this promo pack first. For those of you wondering, I actually entered the tournament with Beerus. I played Beerus. I was convinced by my bud Alonzo. Shout out to Alonzo. I'm gonna link his YouTube somewhere here. But check his channel out. It's a cool channel. He has deck profiles. He also does tech reviews. Check him out. He's also the one that taught me how to play Fusion World. Let's go ahead and see what we got. So, some promo packs. Okay, I've opened these before. So you get this Piccolo promo, Vegito promo. Forgot I got these from the pre-release tournament. Still great cards though. But yeah, like I was saying, Alonzo was the one that convinced me to swap to Beerus. So I had 2 days to prep with Beerus, and I'm glad he did convince me because I had fun. I had a lot of fun playing Beerus. It was great control deck. A lot of my deck is based off of his deck profile, but then I've made some modifications to my style of playing. All right, let's see. This is the first time opening this, so we'll see how this goes. I haven't even seen anyone open these on camera neither, so I'm excited to see what we get from our first championship pack. Ooh, nice. So we got this rare Zamasu, but behind the rare Zamasu, alternate art, by the way, it's alternate art. I think also what I'm trying to get is the Goku Black, and I'm trying to get, there's a Goku Alt Arts. Roshi too. Actually, they're all fire. Oh, speaking of it, there we go. Nice. Son Goku, Goku Black, uncommon alternate art. Look how crazy these look, y'all. I'm telling y'all, this is why y'all need to show up to these regional tournaments. They're fun. All you gotta do to find these tournaments, you gotta go to Dragon Ball Super card game Fusion World, go to their official website, and then geez, that's such a fire card, y'all. That is bro, this is crispy. Oh my gosh, look at that. That is beautiful. Let's put that there. This even alt art is a really cool looking card as well. All the cards you get from these championship packs, they're insane. Like I said, the packs alone go for 40 bucks, so it's only 30 bucks to enter the regional tournaments. I definitely highly recommend it. But anyways, yeah, you go on the website, you look for their offline regional tournaments, look for those, and then find the ones nearest to you and make a trip with your friends. As y'all saw in the first clip, it was a bunch of us. We didn't all drive together, unfortunately, but we're all from the same local gaming store. We play in local tournaments with each other all the time. It's fun. I love playing with them. Super fun people. And we went to go and represent AZ. Ooh, nice. I think we did AZ some justice because Alonzo, the dude that taught me how to play, he got 22nd place, so that's really good. That's a nice looking card. Rare alternate art Son Goku, and behind it, I think I peeked. I think it's the Whis one, which is super crispy. Oh no! Oh geez, even better. Saved by a barrier. Android. Oh my gosh! Everyone knows this was the MVP of Tournament Power. That is crazy. Jeez, these cards are insane, y'all. These cards are insane. Definitely have to show up to these regional tournaments. It's not every day I get to open up championship packs, and yeah, as far as I'm aware, I haven't seen anyone open these packs on camera yet, so I might be the first one, or at least from what I'm aware of. So hopefully y'all enjoy this. Oh my gosh, Cell Jr. This card was, I hate this card to be honest. I played androids one match. That's one of my losses, so I should probably talk about that as well. I went 6-3 in the tournament, 9 rounds. I went 6-3. There it is. That's what I was talking about. Roshi. Oh my gosh, y'all. I'm so pissed that they banned Roshi because look how crispy this card is. Such a fire card. But anyway, let me talk about the tournament, just as I said I was going to. It was my first tournament ever. The tournament was Saturday. I had just flown in my hometown Phoenix on Friday, and then Saturday morning at 3 a.m. I took off on a 4-hour drive to Riverside for a 10 a.m. regional tournament. I was super tired, but I made it. I got there, made it 9 rounds. Thankfully, I think the tournament ended like around 5 p.m. So it went from like 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. I've been up since 3 a.m. I drove a little over 4 hours to get to Riverside. I wish I would have stayed and made more content, but I was super tired and I had to make the drive back because I worked Sunday morning. I had to wait in line to get my prizing. Then after that, I had to drive back to Arizona. So super long day, but thankfully I at least went home with that Vegeta. And experience too. The experience is definitely worth it as well. Let's see, can we pull the Goku though? Come on, Goku, Goku, Goku. Whis, okay, we'll take it. So no Goku, unfortunately, but from those 4 packs, I think we got some pretty fire hits. Yeah, I need to stay on topic a little bit, but these cards are so fire, man. These cards are so fire. But yeah, so anyway, 9 rounds. I went 6-3. I saw literally every color except for blue. No, I lied. I did go against blue, but it was a blue Goku Black, and I beat him. It was a good match, but I beat him. But yeah, I saw every color. I lost to 2 Friezas and 1 Android. And the Android one just obliterated me. They saw every card that they were supposed to see, and I wasn't seeing my cards. And I got obliterated. The Frieza ones, the first one, it was a tough one. It could have gone either way. The last one, which I'll talk about after we expose or after we show these energy markers. Ooh, we got some gold. What do we get? Let's see, we got Vegeta as our first energy marker, and behind it we've got, oh nice, we got the Cell one. I'm pretty sure all my buds, they all wanted the Cell one, so we end up pulling the Cell. Nice. This is actually super fun. These are the new energy markers. You can only get these once again from the regional tournaments. At the very least, you're gonna be walking away with like 5 packs that you can only get from there. But yeah, so my last Frieza match, at that point I am 6-2. They pair me up for my final match against one of the individuals that only had 1 loss. He was at the time 7-1. I was 6-2. And so what happened was he was Frieza, I was Beerus. I had the advantage, but I had a lot of misplays, and that's the only reason he won. Not because he had the better deck. Honestly, my deck was fire. It was doing what it needed to do. It just, I was misplaying. I needed to remind myself multiple times, slow down. There's 35 minutes in the match. There's no need to rush it, you know. But when you're playing regionals, the pressure's up, and especially I knew that I had to win this match in order to be at least top 32. And I think the pressure got to me, especially knowing that he was one of the individuals that only had 1 loss at that in round 9. So I was it was a little intimidating, right? But I played well, but I had a lot of misplays. Looking back, there's a lot of misplays where I could have controlled the board a lot better, and definitely had advantage. I let the nerves get the better of me, and unfortunately I ended up losing my final match, making me 6-3, dropping me down to 39th place. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. It happens. I'm just glad I got to experience it because it was fun, and hopefully I can take that experience to another regionals and not let my nervousness get the better of me, right? But yeah, overall though, it was fun. Met a lot of great people, met a lot of cool people that I hope to see in future tournaments. It was really fun. Now that we opened up those packs, pulled some fire cards that you can only get from tournament, let's go ahead and show y'all my deck profile. Hopefully y'all like it. Once again, I started off with Beerus. Beerus actually ended up winning first place from tournaments. There wasn't much of us there, maybe 10 of us running Beerus out of the 350. Everyone else was mainly yellow dominant. It really was. I saw Broly and I ran. It was a really easy match, quickest match I played. But anyways, let's get into my deck profile. Let's talk about it. So I'm gonna start off with my 4 Piccolos. Obviously you need some draw power, especially if you're running a crit leader. So we're running 4. Some may argue to run more, but 4 was comfortable enough for me. Next, what I was running is 3 1-drop Whis. I was supposed to run 4, but because I flew in the night before the tournament and I had to turn in my deck profile, I couldn't find the 4th one to complete my playset, so I just ran 3. Unfortunately, I had to make a quick modification, and I really needed the 4th one, but it happens. Hopefully next one I'll be a little bit more prepared. Minus 5k, it just helps you control the board so much easier. Get rid of the big bodies, small bodies. It's a really nice card. So that's why we're running 3. Ideally, I would like to run 4. Next, what I'm running is 2 Whis. 2 is perfect. I don't need any more than 2. It's on play. You minus 5k. Once again, helps control the board. And the nice thing about these 2 is the 10k power. Comes in super handy. Nice having 10k as combo power. My next cards, which are the MVPs, I believe, of this deck, these are crucial, you need them, is these 4 Khalifas. You need a full play set of Khalifas. The reason why is because this card on turn 2, you can go ahead and play it, and you can take a life away to help you awaken without having to attack. And then obviously later in the game, if they haven't removed it, you can put that crit pressure. It is the MVP of the deck. Make sure if you're running this, you need to have Khalifas. Another big card that definitely helped out during the regional tournament was Fua. Fua, beautiful card. It's only a 2-drop. It's 10k combo power, and on play you can choose up to one opponent and it gets minus 15k power for the turn. So here's minus 15k on play. Your Beerus is minus 10k, so you can clear 25ks easily. Next card, I will say I probably should bring this down to at least 3. Hit is a great card, right? But the thing with this card is you have to attack in order for you to take a life. And sometimes when you attack, you give your opponent another card to attack besides your leader, and you don't want that. But it's still a great card because that minus 5k also helps you clear boards or drop them down to where you need them in order for them to eat resources. A great card to have is Krillin. This card is great because it actually on play allows you to self-awaken. You don't have to attack, it's just on play, so that's a nice card. The only downside of this card is it's a 15k body on defense. Offense gets that 5k buff, so 20k swing, not bad. And it's also a 10k combo. That is always nice to have. You always want 10k combos, especially on a crit leader. The next card is Kefla. I'm only running 3 Keflas. Reason being is I wanted to make room for other cards, so I only ran 3. It's a nice card to help filter late game if you don't really have another play. You get a 20k swing, you got 10k power, and if your leader's awakened on play, you get to draw 1 card, right? So it helps you filter your deck. Definitely needed. Another MVP card needed for sure if you're running Beerus is 4 Son Gohans. You need this card because it's going to help you control the board. On swing, you get that minus 15k, plus if your leader's awakened, you get a 5k buff on your turn. So you're swinging 25k, you can minus 15k, your leader minus 10k. You can clear boards, or you can, like I said, force them to eat their resources to try to keep their board alive. And this card does a great job. I typically only play 2 on in a match, and the other 2, if I see them, it's either combo power or charge for energy. But I want 4 because I want to make sure I see these. These are crucial for sure. Now, the reason why I dropped Kefla down to 3 is because I'm running 2 of these Kato Pesla. I'm probably butchering that name, but these cards are great as well. I'm only running 2, 10k combo power. Once again, helps you control the board. On play, minus 5k, and then on attack, minus 5k. Cool thing too is when you get KO'd, you can minus 5k one of the cards. So if they still have any cards standing, when this card gets KO'd, you get to negative 5k. Next is 3 Son Goku's 3 drops. Now, I'm only running 3 because that's really all you need, to be honest. 4 I think is a little too excessive. I think 3 is fine. I saw them when I needed to see them. For those of you that don't know, you can clear big bodies with this. You've got a 30k cooler that yellow likes to play. You neg 10k here on play. Boom. Now that cooler was at 20k, this can clear up to 20k. You clear that and then you get to swing 25k. Great card. Next on my deck is 2 Android 17s. I only need 2. I think 2 is perfect amount. Once again, you don't want to flood your deck with too many zeros, so 2 gets the job done. Of course, we got to have the 1 Kefla. I saw her pretty much every match. I didn't use her properly. Sometimes I misplayed, but other than that, this is a great card that you need. Because I couldn't find that other Whis, I decided to add Rumshi. And a Rumshi is a great card because it's 10k combo, and on play, it lets you KO a card that's 30k power or less. So this is a great card, especially for those big bodies. You minus 10 with your leader, and then hopefully you drop them down to 30 or less. You play Rumshi, on play, boom, their big body is gone, and then you get to swing at 30k. It's a great card. Big MVP, but also let me down at the same time, is Beerus, 5-drop Beerus. This card is a must. I think it's a must. Some of y'all might disagree, but this definitely proved itself during regionals, especially going up against yellow and green. Okay, so the beauty of this is yellow, you know, they like to run the Ginyu package. Green, they like to run that Android package. So typically they're all around 20k. This can KO up to 25k. You can clear board, right? This also comes in handy if they run Ginyu package, plus they want to drop their 35k double striker. Easily minus 10 that double striker, and then you clear the entire board, including the double striker. Definitely did great. I saw him every single match I needed him, except for that very last match when I went against Frieza. He had that Ginyu package out, plus he had his double striker out, and I didn't see him until a play too late. If I would have seen him one turn earlier, definitely would have had the dub, but it happens. It is what it is. Great card though, definitely is a must. Of course, only 2 double strikers. I think 2 is perfect. I saw him every time I needed to see him. I think you can get away with 3, but I think 2 is perfect, especially if I'm running 2 Beeruses. Once again, you don't want to flood your deck with too many zeros. People might argue about this, but it turned out to be very fruitful for me. 2 glimpse, only 2, perfect amount. Because you kind of want to see one, but if you don't, it's not the end of the world. But I did use it. I used it during regionals, and I typically use glimpse to get the opponent down to 3 life or 2 life, or make him use a lot of resources. Plus you get to pull a possible 10k combo from your drop back to your hand. It's a great card. I think it's a great card, and it helped me out a lot. And then of course, final 4 is your super combos. All right, y'all. Well, that's pretty much the end of this video. I hope this was helpful for y'all, and we got to get all these cards here. Bunch of great looking cards. If you haven't played Fusion World yet, and you're just too nervous to go to your local game store, go download the client. Online, it's free. Download it, practice, have fun, and then once you feel comfortable, go ahead, go to your local game store and play the game. I'm telling y'all, you don't want to miss out. It's a super simple game, but it's super fun. And hopefully I get to see y'all at the regionals. I'm going to try to do a thing next regionals that I attend to. I'm going to carry packs, and if you show me that you're subscribed to the channel, I'll give you a free pack. Hopefully that's even more encouraging for you to show up to these tournaments. Anyways, I'm done rambling. I don't want this video to be much longer. Wish me luck on these with these grades, and we shall see y'all on the next one. Take care.